Well,
your turn. Get ready to run 500.
no, 300. No, that's all you did was 300. Righto, here we are again. We've done 100 kilometres. But we got to do. I thought we'd better do a couple more. So yesterday we're only doing 100 metres. Now we're doing 300. Hannah reckons she's gonna make me do 5. Oh dear, 300 metres. Once I catch me breath, I'll turn it back on and I'll let you know what we're up to do for the day. Can't even speak. Start your day. Nearly as soon as we got in the car, we'd knocked over our 100 kilometres. So yesterday we started 100 metres. We were going to run 100 metres every 100 kilometres. We soon worked out that we needed to run a little bit more, and we ended up running a little bit more yesterday anyway. Oh well, we've left Adele's Grove and we're on our way. We're continuing our way down to Uluru so we can go and have a look at the rock. Left off, oh, I think you got Hannah has been nailing birds left, right and centre. She's on a bit of a killing spree at the moment.
I am
not. We left Lawn Hill. We were going to try and stay at Lawn Hill last night, but a bit of a word of advice, make sure you book that one early. We couldn't get a spot until the 24th, and it was the 10th yesterday, so it's very far booked out in advance. We were going to stay at Mayumba Bush Camp, but it was getting pretty late in the day. We took a bit of a track there at Lawn Hill, and we're probably on the slopes there for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, whatever it worked out to be. So we ended up staying at Adele's Grove and definitely blew the budget. Awesome to have a hot shower there, but pretty expensive, wasn't it?
It was $22 each for the night, baby not included, so $44 for the night for us to camp. And then I, being the typical woman, wanted a night off cooking, so I thought let's go and have dinner. Tyson pretty much got fish and chips.
The cheapest one on the menu, of course.
Yeah, I got a chicken dish and we got a Canadian club each, and it was $90. So
$90. Oh well,
yeah.
We won't be doing that again in a hurry. Anyway, we'll keep you informed. We're going to keep cruising on this road and work out where we're going to get to. Oh well, so pulled up here for the day. We're at Camooweal now, cooking up a bit of dinner. rissoles for dinner. We've got a heap of leftovers so that we can have them on our sandwiches and whatnot. We've got a little bit of service here, so we were able to measure how far it is to the next fuel stop and that type of thing, and try and work out where we're going to buy our next fuel. Because yeah, it's pretty bloody expensive out here. So I got this little app. It's called what was it? I'll tell you here now. Had it here before. Oh no, it's gone. There it is. So Fuel Map Australia, that's what my app's called. It shows you a little blue dot. So I'll show you on here. I don't know if you'll see it. Might be a bit bright. Shows you where you are. So Camooweal, the fuel here at the moment is $2.75. So then that's a little bit dear. So we've got enough fuel in here, and I think we've got enough to get us out to what's the next town? Tennant Creek. So at Tennant Creek we've got fuel for $2.51. So, or $2.52. So we'll definitely be able to get there, and then we'll fuel up. The whole tank, the whole 300 litres in Alice, where I think it's a little bit cheaper again. So that's something to look out for when you're cruising along. Anyway, you get them little apps and you can have a look at that. But yeah, pretty good. Nice little sunset. Pretty specky.
That's my word.
Yeah, Hannah's word. She loves that. And we got all our clothes hanging off this awning here. A little bit more on on a Davey's cage, trying to dry them. But that's it. We'll call that a day. Have a couple rissoles and hook in again tomorrow. Not sure where we're going to end up, but yeah, still cruising along. Loving it. We're in Alice. You would have picked that one up. So Hannah mentioned we've been in Alice. We actually chickened out last night, and we got a bit of a little room which had a heater in it, which was lovely because it got down to -2. But yeah, no, we had to charge some batteries. We thought we'd give little miss a bit of time out of the freezing cold. So yeah, we got a bit of a room there. She loved it. So did Hannah, and I did too, secretly. But no, it was good. But now we're actually on our way out to the MacDonnell Ranges. Yep, so same as Lawn Hill. If there's somewhere that you want to stay specifically, you should definitely book ahead. We didn't learn our lesson at Lawn Hill, so we're kind of winging it now. And
with everything at the moment, like it's the middle of July, I rang yesterday to book in some camel rides in Alice Springs, thinking, you know, it won't be that hard to do. And the ones in Alice Springs, you can take a baby with you in a carrier. The ones at Uluru, you can't. So we were like, winning. So we rang, and
carrier's a bit wild, but the carrier goes around its neck like a necklace.
No, it doesn't. It goes around you, Jimmy. That was a week's wait. So they were booked out for a week. So we're obviously not coming back to Alice. So we're going to have to skip that experience, which is disappointing, but you sort of got to know where you're going a little bit. You can't just wing it. You got to know where you're going, and you got to book things, or else you're going to miss out, which we are working out pretty quickly.
Yeah, so many people out here, a lot of stuff to see, and yeah, even to get that room last night was pretty difficult. We must have got one of the last rooms that were available in Alice. But yeah, so heading out here, we're going to spend a couple days through these MacDonnell Ranges, and we'll see if we can show you along. We're going to go and have a look at this Stanley's Gap.
Stanley Chasm.
Oh yeah, Stanley Chasm. I got Gap. Got Gap.
Simpson's Gap.
Simpson Gap, yeah. And maybe some Thigh Gap. We'll see how we go.
Tyson! Disgusting. Your daughter's going to be watching this.
She'll be. What did you got? You need to get your head out of the gutter, mate. I'm just. Anyway, we're going to go and have a look out here, and we'll show you along. See how we go. another day down. Beautiful spot here, different country to what we're used to. Starting to get some nice colour come over that hill there. I'm going to try and get a nice little happy snap on my camera. But yeah, Ellery Creek, big old tomorrow. And then we've got to try and find a camp spot. There's bloody people everywhere, it's unbelievable. But the old wiki apps. Wiki Camps is a good one. You should get on that. It'll help you out. You won't have to book nothing. Free camps everywhere. But yeah, you see how we go. What's that? You want some wine, bit of port or something?
No.
Okay.
No, I want cheese for my spaghetti.
At it. Dinner's ready. We're out. Marshmallows. Starting to lose me colour now, so I've got to get ready. Ta-ta. You.
And just like that, we are packed up and ready to hit the road again. We spent the night at Birthday Waterhole. I think it's one of the first stops on the national park site sort of thing on the, what's this track called?
MacDonnell Ranges, oh, I don't know, I can't remember whatever road it is.
La Pinta or something.
La Pinta Drive.
I can't pronounce most of these words, but anyway, neither can Tyson. We stayed there for the night. It wasn't too bad. It was a nice little spot, pretty rough track in. Gets really rocky, like vans and stuff like that. I probably wouldn't tow in there unless they were like super decked out. But no, it was a nice spot in there, nice and quiet. Had the place to ourselves. A few people went past us, so there obviously is spots a little bit further up that you can go to. But yeah, all packed up now, hitting the road, heading towards
The Ellery Creek Big Hole.
Ellery Creek.
I did say creek this time.
Just making sure you remember it, because Ellery Big Hole sounds
A bit yucky, eh?
a bit different.
Beautiful looking spot, real specky. Spin him around in a sec. Tavia's got the best view. She's up here on top of Mum.
It'd be nicer if the sun maybe like laid over, because then it'd light up the gorge.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
But it's still specky. Carson's gonna get in.
Definitely am not getting in. This is the track we're travelling on. So I'm whinging about carrying this maybe 3 kilo lump of lard here. And these guys would have been carrying concrete bags up here to build this. I think we're heading up the top. You can sort of see people up way up there somewhere. There's a little, crikey, got a puff up already. And a couple of people up there on that little lookout. Go and have a look down there, over the Ormiston Gorge. Hey, you keen? You're frothing, eh? Look excited, I'd say.
Alright, so here we are up the top of the
Ghost Walk lookout.
Ghost Gum.
Ghost, yeah.
Ghost Gum lookout, and that's the ghost. That's the gum behind me.
Memory's on point, eh?
Yeah, Tyson's shocking when it comes to memory stuff. And this is the lookout. Let me just get it sorted.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
Those gorges and range over there would be beautiful to walk along. And at sunrise or earlier in the morning, I'd say the sun would be sitting on them to light them up a little bit more.
Yeah. Seriously.
As you come up the top one, you can look out over the car park and the kiosk and the ranger's hut. Back in the way we came. Little waterhole down there. Doesn't look to be flowing, but I'm sure after a little bit of rain it would be pumping. Now we're trying to work out whether to go back down this way, go back down into the creek bed and then do a bit of rock hopping, or go back the way we came. I'll leave that up to Dad because he's the one that's a bit puffed, aren't ya?
I'm good.
Yeah, you would.
Hey, what are you doing?
Leave it on.
Supposed to wear that thing, not take it off?
You gotta leave it on.
Huh? Think you own the joint? Noisy enough as it is, see? Oh well, that was Ormiston Gorge. Ormiston Gorge. A little waterhole, probably the nicest waterhole we'd seen. Pretty inviting. I still didn't get in there, it was a bit cold, but beautiful spot. Be nice in some warmer months.
And if it was flowing.
And if it was flowing,
It's
maybe.
not fully flowing.
No, still pretty nice, but
Yeah.
oh well. The travel continues. Don't know where we're really going to sleep. We were going to camp here, but it's a little bit packed. So we'll see how we go. Head on out. Ah well, time to close out another day then. Pulled up here at Fink River Crossing, I think it is. 2 mile or whatever.
Sort of straight opposite the
Glen Helen.
Glen Helen Discovery Park.
Which would be awesome to sit at the bar there at sunset and have a beer. It does look pretty specky, that little cliff face there, and when the sun hits it looks awesome.
Yeah.
But if you camp down on the river here, you're not far away. You actually get to look at it as well. It's stone's throw away. I was throwing rocks at it there before.
I wouldn't have minded staying there. They did have heaters on the deck in front of the cliff face, which would have been lovely to sit under a heater having a beer. But I
think it was what, $50, $40.
Yeah,
unpowered.
I think. Yeah. So it was $20 each, so $40. And yeah, we already done a little blowout with our Alice Springs hotel night.
And
so here we are. This is a pretty specky little spot, but really
awesome sunsets over this way. Oh well, we're gonna head out, sit down here, watch this little sunset for a little while longer, and
enjoy our quiet time and our quiet beer now that Otavia's gone to sleep.
Yeah, it's the best part of the day. I like it. No, like because of the sunset and that. I mean, we've got nothing to do with Otavia.
It's nice and quiet. She's teething at the moment, so it's probably not the best time to be on the road, but you know, it is what it is.
Should be right. Make it happen, eh? Make it happen.
Definitely.
Better than sitting on the couch.
Exactly right.
Adult. Get a look at it.
Good morning. Well, it's kind of good afternoon now. A bit of a late start today. We are continuing on our West MacDonnell Ranges road trip area. We are just going into Redbank Gorge. It's one of the last stops on the West MacDonnell loop, Ranges loop. Yeah, like we said, late start. Little Miss decided to have a ripper sleep this morning, didn't she? So we were in no rush though today. We were a bit so we're just taking it as it comes. And yeah, heading into Redbank Gorge now. So we'll have a look around there, go for a little walk, show you along the way. We'll work out where we're gonna go after that. So here we are at Redbank Gorge. It is a very nice spot, but unfortunately at this time of the year, most of the creeks and little rivers in between the gorges aren't running. And because it's been getting so cold, all the fish have been dying. So even though it's very pretty, the gorge to look at, it stinks. The smell is horrible and there's a lot of little dead floating fish around. But other than that, like, if it was running, it would be really nice. I said to Tyson, it'd be cool if you get like a paddleboard or a canoe up the little gap in the gorge up there, because I reckon that would be pretty nice to go up and explore.
Anyway, we're on our way back out of here. A bit of a walk to get back to the car, but it's an awesome little spot. Could you imagine this with an extra 300 ml of water in here? Beautiful, big. I don't know if it'd be crystal clear in there, but you'd be able to swim in there and go up through that little gorge. It'd be mint. Now I've got to try and work out how to get out of here. Why? Oh, here I am. Sorry, mate. I didn't know. In trouble again. Oh, pretty used to walking on eggshells around these parts. Be careful there, dear. Don't fall in there. Hey, your mama. She's a good egg, eh? Put up with her dad. With your dad. With your dad. Alright, we're crossing the river. A little bit of a trek back to the car. And then I think we've got a bit of a ascend in front of us to go down to Kings Canyon. I think that's the end of the West MacDonnell Ranges. So we'll see how we go. We'll make it back to the car yet. Mum's sending it, leaving me behind. She's over there. Yep, strong independent white man apparently, with a baby attached to the front of him. Alright.